But we'll probably do a few more games as well, like some more of the playoffs, but that's about it. But the second this game ends, we're gonna rush to bed, 'cause it's like a ridiculous o'clock. And we've done like way too many hours already.
I think we've literally been on for like 11 hours.
What's funny is I remember when you said like you were really hyped about seeing this new eSahara lineup.
France has never been good to me.
Pretty much the most underwhelming day that you could have had. You had your like, Joe Miller moment.
I should have known. At least no one's gonna see my man boobs.
It's true. eSahara's just let down so many people so badly.
I know.
Well, what they need is Rara instead of like, you know, Sixer.
That's all they need.
I like the way as well, just for no reason every now and then HLTV is like, yeah, you don't need to see all those kills. Nothing to see here. The worst is when it does it on like a 1v2, and then the guy who's the one wins.
Oh, that just happened too.
And you just have to like trust that it happened, you know, like, yeah, it probably worked out okay. It completely ruins commentary as well, because you're like, it's going to be tough for him to win this. Actually he just won it.
Okay, it's 11-1. You know, this wouldn't even be as bad for us if we didn't just do that ESCA match like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
That we completely ruined our sleep schedule for.
And the absolute polar opposite time schedule.
And didn't have time to catch up anymore for this game.
Oh, here we go. The boost. The boost going on up in the ramp room.
Yeah, decent at 7 health.
Sixer gets just like the perfect opportunity, drops in his lap. And it's now probably going to turn into an eSahara win.
Gux only needs to get a couple guns out here though. That's all he needs to do. Is make it really hard for eSahara to win the next round.
Wow, he must have been so blind there.
And 11-2.
This is kind of a shame because I would have liked to see some of Fnatic's new T-side strats in case they ended up playing somehow in the winners bracket final.
Oh, this is what they do. Exist goes on the T red, DSN jumps on red rock, goes on connector roof, Karn holds lobby, Gux and Peta spam on the roof.
But I mean, whereas they probably didn't use most of the good stuff against that shit team, like you'd assume they would have here if it'd been like it's all close, you know.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what they do with just different executions. It's what they've been doing for 4 years. It's like Pinky and the Brain. Oh, what are we gonna do today? That's how rest of Fnatic must feel, playing under Karn.
And then every time he's like, take over the world, and at the end of the day they fail.
This gets a nice lineup there. I think he didn't even see the third guy. Sixer, this is a winnable 1 versus 2.
Well, it is after that first kill. Or they probably need to hit that second one. Never mind.
He's not gonna get it.
I don't know why I bothered saying that.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was the first shot he missed on the second guy there. It was like just 1 second too much, you know.
Yeah. Just a couple of bullets too much.
He shouldn't even really have been in that 1v3, but he put himself in it.
Yeah, Exist got really lucky. There was a guy right in front of the vent by the hot boxes, and then one like under like ladder in upper, like in that area, and he's got a 3-man lineup when he only even saw 2 of them. DSN gets 2 kills. Peter
Now
goes
here
down.
comes Cooks to finish it out.
It's a 2 versus 2. Hearts only has 6 health though, so he's gonna blow up. Never mind, the nade never makes it there. Puck spams Ioric down to 17. And that's a 13-2 first half. And who are you rooting for in the second half?
I'm actually rooting for Fnatic now.
I am too. Is that a first?
Depends, believe it or not. I actually did used to root for Fnatic when they had the less skilled teams. Like when they had Threat, I actually rooted for them to beat Mouse Sports. And I think maybe even Navi the first time they played them.
I think I probably rooted for them multiple times back in that like Inns Archie era.
Yeah, that was probably my favourite.
Because back then it was like either Forest gets 30 kills or they lose, so it was really entertaining.
And they played so many close games back then, even though they lost a lot of them.
Well, even then, like even when they were winning, like they would pretty much always grind out like close games. It's not like they were just winning like 16-6, 16-5s. It was always like grimy wins. But that's entertaining.
I'm on a slow ride to hell.
And we're live for the second half pistol round.
Okay, so I'm guessing by the fact that DSN just picked that USP up that he actually has armor.
I would guess so. DSN on the Red Rock, as usual. And I think Xist is already, or Gux is already peeking in upper from Hut. Not sure if
I like the way
Gux
Gux is one of those players who seriously doesn't even give a fuck about head height advantage.
Nope.
Like he always just thinks like, yes, but I'm a lot better, so I will kill them. And you're like, yeah, but their chances are better. Yes, but I'm better.
Fnatic's already taken some damage in there. Iorix actually running after DSN, but Gux gets the entry on Major, so Fnatic's gonna... Oh! That was a 6 shot by DSN. Actually 2 6 shots by DSN. And that's gonna be round. Even Major surprised. Those were really good shots by DSN. And it's a flawless pistol round in the second half. How much do you think it mattered, considering the fact that it's almost 5 AM even in Spain? How much do you think that factored in eSahara's motivation once they started losing, once they realized this was gonna be a hard game?
I think they probably don't give a fuck at this point. Like the worst thing is, when you get super tired like that, you just get like a ridiculous bargaining mentality where you're like, what can I do to go to sleep as soon as possible? I will give anything.
Fnatic just slowly, methodically clearing outside, making their way, it looks like under the big ladder.
This is actually fairly unfair on the teams who play day one, whereas the team who play in Group D just like didn't have to put up with any of this bullshit and then will immediately get into the playoffs after a normal day.
Yeah, it actually ended up very much working in Navi's favor.
Yeah, they were pretty much the only team that didn't get fucked.
No. Moscow 5's apparently been in Spain since Wednesday, and they don't even get to play until tomorrow.
That makes me wonder how much drinking they've already done.
Probably a fair amount. A couple days off CS can be good though. Like having a couple days off and then watching everybody else play today must have really motivated them. So that can actually be good.
Okay, this is match point, isn't it?
Yeah, was it 12-3?
No, I think it was 13-2, wasn't it? I'll check actually quick.
HLTV hasn't even updated. Nixon's getting lazy because it's too late. It was 13-2.
Yeah, it was 13-2.
Okay.
So come on, fnatic. Love that can. Six has just got on the red rock behind them, but he chooses the hardest and furthest away person to fire his deagle at. Takes one out though.
Died also takes
and now they're swarming. Swarm! Swarm!
Got a little carried away there, peeking too much. Now only down to Hearts and Major, both down to under 40 health. It looks like
Mage is gonna walk up into the hut as they about. Well, it doesn't really fucking matter now.
Okay, and we'll just wrap this up in like a minute.
And stand.
Yeah,
see you tomorrow, everyone, for like
so
ESC versus Moscow 5. Peace out.
That'll be the first match, and let me just check the time it's supposed to be at. So we're gonna say 2.
Is it like 3 o'clock or some shit? Maybe I made that up.
Hold on, let me just see what time it is American time, since I guess most of our viewers come from there. It's gonna be 7:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Or if you are from Europe, the match is scheduled to start at 1:45 p.m. Central European Time. So that is when we'll be back. That was all for today, and tomorrow there's gonna be a lot better CS than there was today, so
it's also pretty brutal that we watched all the shit games first, and then when the good games, well, in theory the good games came, we were like uber tired.
Yeah.
But oh well. Tell us when we're off stream.
Alright, let's shut it down, Paulie.